Hey Cos-Say fam, and welcome back to another episode. Today I'm here with I spaced out. Hi guys. Yeah, you know. Do you guys want to introduce yourselves?
Hi, I'm porkcutlett, aka Adrian.
And I'm masochistic.cosplay, also known as Maddie.
Yeah, guys, I definitely didn't space out. That's fine.
Yeah, it's different when you got two people.
Yeah, no, for real it is.
Yeah.
But it's also weird when I know everybody's tags and I don't know their like actual name.
Oh my god, that's me.
Or like I know your name, but I'm so used to your
tag.
tag.
By their username.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, so you guys are twins, right?
Yes.
Who's older? Who's older?
Oh, me. Just by a half hour though. So.
Oh, who started cosplaying first?
Wise.
Who started cosplay first?
I think it was. Yeah, I think it was me. Because I started dyeing my hair at the age of 13, and it was blue, and I was like, I could be this person. And so I started playing with makeup, and then Adrian was like, "That's pretty cool."
So how long have you guys been cosplaying?
Like 5 years.
Oh wow, really?
I think, yeah, we started when we were like around 13, and we're 18 now. So
that's pretty cool. What was your first cosplay?
Oh my gosh, mine was Haruhi Fujioka from Oron. Just because I've had short brown hair like my whole life, and I was like, I love this person. And I was like putting the pieces together, like, ooh.
So. Mine was my first. I don't have any pictures of it, so it's weird saying it's my first. But I was Jalal from Fairy Tail.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
Were those both of the first animes that you guys watched, or was there like an anime that you got started with?
I started with Attack on Titan.
I got started with Sword Art Online.
Awesome.
That was the one.
So how do you feel like you've grown in cosplay over the past 5 years?
I don't know. I mean,
I feel like our skill in cosplay, and we've developed a lot more of the understanding of what it takes to cosplay rather than just having to look for everything in your closet to try and fit the character, you know? Like now we can actually like prepare for it and get actual clothes for cosplaying. And looking in the past, we definitely have grown, I would say, skill wise.
Yeah, I mean, you really got to find what works for you, and I don't think I really found that until like 3 years into cosplay. Like, because I was always trying to like, all cosplayers have the wing eyeliner and they have the colored contacts and they do this thing with their lips, and I'm like, I gotta do that. But like in reality, it's just like, no, you just gotta do what works for you. And yeah, so like just finding your comfort space was really something that I grew into.
How many cosplays do you think you've gone through in the past 5 years that you've put together?
Oh my god, so many.
Like we have a closet right there.
My whole closet is
to cosplay.
full.
It's completely packed. It's a walk-in closet. I mean, individually, we both have probably done maybe over like maybe 50 characters.
If we had to put a number to it, it feels like so much.
Count. It feels like so many.
Do you guys share cosplays?
Sometimes. We definitely
have our own taste.
Yeah, so like different characters and
like, I usually cosplay girls.
I don't like to cosplay girls.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes I'll cosplay dudes, but
normally they're not the kind that I would want to cosplay.
Yeah, it's weird. We never really are interested in characters that we both want to cosplay.
And it's not like we go like, oh, I claim that one. You can't do that one. No, it just kind of.
What cosplays are you most comfortable to wear?
Oh, comfortable to wear? Is it like comfortable wearing it or like comfortable being in it?
Either one. It's up to you.
I really like to be Tamaki Yamajiki from My Hero. Like, I don't know why. He's like, I feel him on a personal level.
I'd have to say probably mine is Kira from the Dark Crystal.
Oh, yes.
Or Mount Lady from My Hero Academia. I just love being her. I don't know what it is.
So, what's your most recent cosplay that you've done?
I just did Nye from Carnival, which nobody really knows, but I like him, so I did it, and I'm happy with it, so I did it.
Yeah. Recently, I kind of stepped out of my comfort zone and cosplayed a male, and I cosplayed,
What's his name?
His name's, Tsuchi Gomori from, what's it called?
Toilet Bound
Hanako-kun.
Yeah.
That's awesome. That's really, really cool. What cosplays are you most proud of that you've put together?
Oh my god, definitely we both made a Dark Crystal cosplay for our last convention that we went to, and we made both of those like full on by ourselves to get like it took months to prepare it, and just it was like so fulfilling once we got that done.
It's the main characters from the original Dark Crystal movie from the 80s. The characters Jen and Kira.
Yeah, and you can't like buy their outfits anywhere or anything like that because it's a movie from the 80s and no one cares about it.
It's such a good movie though.
It is a good movie. We are obsessed with the series and the new thing.
Well, congrats, that's pretty cool. You said you wore it to your last con. What was that con?
It was MiyakoCon. It's
very
an
small.
Oregon-based convention. It's really small, but
it's in a hotel.
It's like it's just in a little hotel, and it's so cute. It was really fun.
Mm-hmm. It was just last February, like right before the pandemic.
The outbreak,
Yeah. How many cons do you guys think you've been to?
We've been to a Sacramento-based convention about 3 times.
Yeah, we've been to Sac Anime about 3 times, which is like once a year, but we haven't gone this year. And then our very first convention was in Portland, Oregon. Well, it was called
Wizard Ward.
Yeah. But we were 13, so we were just like, wow. We were like, wow. And then we just went to MiyakoCon, so in total, we've just been to 5 conventions.
Pretty nice. What was your first con that you said it was?
It's called Wizard World, I think.
World. It was in the Portland, Oregon Convention Center.
Mm-hmm.
It was the biggest convention we've been to, but I don't think that bothers us, like, size-wise, but
no.
That was our first.
That's pretty cool. Do you have any like super awesome memories from any of the cons that you've been to that you want to share?
Oh my god. One of my favorite memories, I think I was Mount Lady. Was that the last time we went to SAC?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think it was just last summer. Was it? Yeah, it was last summer. And I'm walking around, and this dad with a couple of younger kids comes up to me, and he goes, "Can my kids get a picture with you?" And they were all excited, and I like melted. And then, but after he took the picture of me with the kids, the dad was like, "Now, can I have a picture with you?" I was like, "No, kids, kids, take my picture." Oh my god, no. Oh, bye. No, he's mine. Okay. But I love that. It's also really sweet when people, when you meet new people. We've met a lot of friends at conventions that we just have been friends with ever since, and that is really important to us. We just getting to know people there and meet nice, people, as well as a couple times, especially at our last Sacramento convention, people noticed us from our social media.
Which is crazy.
We were not prepared for that at all. And another cat is freaking out in the hallway. But when they recognize you, it's kind of shocking,
It's like, oh my god, you know me?
Yeah, but at the same time, we know what it's like to meet people that we really look up to, so we try our best to communicate and spend time with them, make them feel special.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me one moment, I have to get this cat.
But yeah, it's a really surreal experience going through that. It's amazing. My cat's meowing. I'm so sorry.
No, it's cool.
Bring him in. He just wants attention. This is my cat, Junior.
Bring me the cat. Don't bite me, I'll bite you back. Oh my god. Come here, my heathen. Oh.
Oh, it's your baby.
Is she a lynx Siamese?
I have no clue. She's
Or she
actually...
looks probably like a Siamese, because this is a lynx Siamese, so he's got like little pointy ears.
She's got like little tufts on the end of them, and I love her. She was
Yeah.
a stray.
Oh my God.
Bye.
Now there's hair everywhere. Okay.
Yeah, me too.
Okay, sorry.
No, it's cool. We just got distracted by cats. It's called intermission. Thank you for that. Ow. Hello? I was attacked. Anyway, not the point. Irrelevant. I got thrown off. You threw off my groove.
I'm allergic to you, sir.
Anyway, Adrian, do you have a specific memory at a con? Something like that?
I don't think so. I mean, at my last convention, I went as Midoriya from My Hero, and we were stopped by someone who knew us, and then we were talking, and then three other Midoriyas come walking through this door, and they look at me, and I look at them, and we just kind of square up, and we're like,
it's like the Spider-Man meme.
Yeah. So yeah, that was, I don't know, that moment just stands out to me, and I'm like, oh, that was so fun.
I love that. On the opposite side, are there any like negative memories that you've had at a con, something that you wish wouldn't happen again, or you wish didn't happen?
At a convention?
I have had creepy people, like, not creepy, the people who are like middle-aged men who just, kind of follow you for a bit and then ask for a picture, and then when they like hold your waist or your shoulder when getting a picture, and it's very uncomfortable, as well as them making sexual remarks to you because of what you're wearing. I was wearing Mount Lady at the time, so but I didn't let that stop me from cosplaying Mount Lady. I love cosplaying Mount Lady. But stuff like that I very much dislike.
How is it? Oh, sorry.
No, I was going to say, other than that, conventions are very fun.
Yeah, that's good.
For us, we haven't had any other, I've never been, that's never happened to me at a convention, but I can't think of any other things like that at a convention that's happened before. So, I don't know, I think we've just been pretty blessed. Hi.
That's pretty good. How is it cosplaying as siblings? Like, it must be really weird.
Not too honest. I mean, we've never experienced it any other way.
That's
cosplaying just by yourself, really. If anything, it's a lot more fun because you get people helping you.
If you need help.
If I'm getting into makeup, I'm like, Adrian, I need this from the bathroom, or I need you to set up the camera and the ring light because with this wig I cannot bend over.
Yeah.
It's very helpful, as well as we like to cosplay together.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But the weird thing about being identical twins in cosplaying is that no matter how many times we make it public that we're identical twins, there's always people still asking, oh my god, are you twins? Are you related? Do you live together? And it's like,
wait, you guys are twins?
We put it in our bios. We
make videos about it almost every month,
Yeah, it's so overwhelming because some people are like, oh, are people seriously asking you this? And
people
we're like,
yeah, we're the same person, but two separate accounts.
Yeah, definitely. That's how that
who
is.
Does that?
Do you guys have a specific memory of cosplaying together that you really cherish?
I like it when we go to conventions and cosplaying together.
Oh yeah, that's really fun.
Especially when we're Jen and Kira,
that was really fun because people are looking, because we're already kind of a lot shorter than normal people.
Short people.
So, and Gelflings, who Jen and Kira are really short. So people look at us and they're like, oh, "There's Gelflings," and we're just like. So that was really fun. Gosh, what other when we cosplay twin characters together is also.
That's stressful.
It's so
because
especially if it's identical. We try to look so much alike, and then when we post it, we're like, oh, we look so much alike. People won't tell us apart. Everyone is like, oh my god, this.
I know how to tell you apart.
Your lips are too big. Their eyes are too small.
This is what's different. You got to change this.
And we're like, we can't help it.
Yeah, it's stressful.
We're identical twins as it is. So what do you want?
That's awesome. I just blanked on my question, so I have to look over.
It's fine.
So earlier I asked what cosplays you are proudest of. What cosplays are you least proud of?
Frick. I don't know.
The first time.
Oh, I know.
What?
I absolutely, to my very first Sacramento convention, I went as Iwazumi from Haikyuu, which is like a really short-haired, angry volleyball player.
He's kind of tan.
And he's kind of tan, and I'm the palest person on the planet. Our state was undergoing fire, so we had to evacuate our home. I didn't have the pants. I had to get the hand-me-down pants, and the wig sucked, the pants sucked, my face sucked, my skin sucked, and I was just like, oh, this is not good. It was not, no. So I hated that. Absolutely, never again. I'm trying to sell his outfit, but no one wants it.
I think mine, I was really disappointed when I first put on, like, I recently purchased Himiko Toga's, like, a big gear that she has. She has a big mask that overrides and lays on her shoulder and a belt and whatever. I was really disappointed in that because it was very uncomfortable to wear, but I spent so much money on it. But I love it. I love how it looks, but it's very uncomfortable to wear. And when I did cosplay it, I just did not feel myself. I didn't do the makeup right, and but I still posted it, and I kind of regret it because when you post something, it's kind of like you want to be proud of it. It doesn't really matter what other people think. It's about how it makes you feel. You want to do what makes you happy, really.
Yeah.
But yeah, I did not like that one. But I want to redo it soon.
I hope you do.
Yeah.
Like, honestly, you're a really good cosplayer, so I feel like even though you're not proud of it, it did turn out well. So
thank you.
I can't wait to see what you're gonna do next time you do it. It'll be even more fantastic.
Thank you so much.
Now, as a cosplayer, are there any, like, anxieties or worries that you get before a convention or before cos testing or just in general with cosplay?
Oh, yeah,
especially
having a large social media account.
One big stressor for us, at least, is we're really oblivious people, so we have to be really careful with what we post because
like we don't mean any harm or offense to anyone, but people will pick that and be offended by a lot of things recently, and it's not our intent.
Yeah, so like I was gonna, like, for example, I was thinking about buying a dreadlock wig for a drenching, like,
Gelfling.
Like a Gelfling from the Dark Crystal.
Mm-hmm.
And I was notified by some of my friends, like, oh, that's kind of racist if you wear dreadlocks as a white person. And so I was like, is that really, is that true? And they said so I didn't want to do any I didn't want to start conflict with anything, even though I didn't mean for anything. Like, I don't want to hurt anyone's feelings.
Yeah.
And so I just got a different wig, and I'm just going to put braids in it, and I'm just going to leave it at that. So, like, you just kind of...
Yeah.
Oh,
okay.
Stop fighting!
Okay, hold on. It's upset. But, yeah, you got to be careful, especially when you have a large platform. People forget that just because you have a lot of following... you are still just like anyone else. You're still a person, and you're still learning.
You still make mistakes.
Everyone makes mistakes, you know. And so when one person does something that they don't mean to, or could be harmful to the community, cancel culture will definitely pick that up and pick that person apart just for one thing that they didn't intend or do, which is really saddening because they will kick people out of the cosplay community like that if you do something that will offend a group of people.
Mm-hmm. Can you explain cancel culture? Because I know that some people still don't understand what it is or are confused by the subject.
From what we know kind of on it, we're not experts. We're not experts, but it's like,
again, we're pretty oblivious.
It's kind of like it's like the community will point a certain person and attack them for one thing that a majority of the people don't like. And make them quit until they practically quit. So it's like harassing someone to the point of no return, and that's what they try to cancel that person. Which I don't like. That's not nice.
Yeah, a majority. It's mainly younger cosplayers who think they have nothing against younger cosplayers, but from what I've experienced having a lot of photo recently, that a lot of young teens also feel that they have a voice, which they do. And I'm probably not saying this right, but it's basically, I know a lot of my mutuals who are older, we all try to cancel the cancel culture because we believe everyone is valid. Anyone can join. And if you just do one thing wrong, and even if you try and make it right and apologize, people will still pick you apart and try to cancel you and get you off the community because they think you're a bad person. Even when, cosplay is about expressing yourself and like being an art, it's not for other people's enjoyment. It should be for your own enjoyment. It doesn't matter what other people say. It should be about how you feel about yourself, which I take to heart. I don't cosplay for anyone else but myself, and I feel like a lot of people lost that sense, and it's all for content and stuff now, and likes and views, and people are upset when their content flops. I'm kind of getting off track, but I
don't know, it's cool.
And I don't think being upset that your content flopped should be anything, as long as you're proud of what you created. But again, a lot of the younger, newer cosplayers to the community are taking cancel culture into their perspective and trying to make it grow, from what I've seen. And for being in the cosplay community for 5 years, it used to not exist.
Yeah, no, it used to be such a much more peaceful place than it is today.
Yeah. Ever since TikTok started, it's become a very vast, and I feel like that brought a lot more people into the cosplay community, but it's also brought a lot more toxicity into the cosplay community as well.
Yeah.
Because, I don't know, I think it's stuff like clout and drama that really gets to people, and if you expose or call out another cosplayer, that'll get you followers and stuff like that. That's not what the community should be about,
Trying to make other people look bad for your own personal whatever you what do you get?
As long as they're not hurting anyone, then I think it's completely fine. If it has nothing to do with my personal life, then just leave it be. But yeah,
overall cancel culture, stop it.
It's very awful. People just want to live their lives. If you don't like what someone's doing, just be like, okay,
you don't have to see their content.
You don't have to see their content. You can follow. You don't have to follow.
Thank you for that.
Of course, yeah.
Probably all over the place, but
yeah.
I'm out of questions, but do you have any advice or anything that you'd like to say to anybody that may be watching this?
Yes.
Be true to yourself. Don't be afraid to do something just because other people don't like it. If you like it, do it.
Yeah, and you shouldn't be scared to start cosplay. If anything, it's a growing experience, and practice does make perfect. Not perfect. I know it's perfect.
Practice is key.
And you don't have to don't start cosplay for other people or for trying to get followers or anything. Do it because you love it, because that's all that matters.
Or else you're just gonna be in a real bad mental state,
and you're gonna live your life for other people and not yourself. And I've recently had to
be true to you.
Yeah.
You guys are awesome. Thank you so much for coming on the show this week.
Of course.
So that's it for this episode, guys. I'm going to say bye now. And their social media, all of it's going to be tagged in the description. I'm going to have them say it real quick because, why not?
All right, you can follow me on TikTok or Instagram at porkcutlett with 2 T's at the end.
And same thing with me on Instagram or TikTok with masochistic.cosplay.
Awesome. So that's it. I'll see you guys next week for another episode. Bye.